Hello, a very warm welcome to my YouTube channel, Engineering Ninja. This is the very first video on this YouTube channel, and this is going to be introductory only. Let me introduce myself first. I am Rauf Nabi. I am a PhD scholar in Structural Engineering Division of IIT Madras. My research area is ballistic impact on concrete structures. So I did my master's from Jamia Millia Islamia in New Delhi. That was, of course, on my master's was on earthquake engineering. So the basic motive of this YouTube channel is to make engineers in general, and of course structural engineers in particular, making them aware of various kinds of softwares that we use. Of course, I have a personal experience of when I started using software like Abacus during my masters, and I know how difficult it is to get started with something that we have no idea about. And now here in IIT Madras, I have an experience of when new joinees come in and they want to have a hand on some softwares for their research work, and how difficult it is for them to get started with the softwares. So of course the content is available on YouTube and of course on the internet, but what we have observed is those who are teaching, it's a request to them as well. So either they when they're modeling something or they are simulating some mechanical problem, so they skip some important steps. So that way it becomes very difficult for a learner to comprehend and to replicate that problem. So that's why we have actually this channel will be more aligned towards uh, learning softwares. So here I would briefly introduce what kind of softwares we are looking at. So we'll be learning Abacus. We'll also look at LS Dyna. We have another FEA software, ANSYS. We will also look at StatPro, eTabs. These three softwares are more used in academics. By researchers, professors, of course, as well. And these are more design softwares. Used by industrialists and industry people. So every software we will have for every software we will have two uh, two kinds of modules, like Abacus for beginners, and then we will have advanced advanced level, wherein we will solve some complex problems. In Abacus for beginners, we will make students aware of the software. We'll give complete introduction of the software itself, about its GUI, each tool, how each tool is going to help in modeling and of course analysis of the problem. Similarly, there will be an advanced level. For LS Dyna also, there will be LS Dyna for beginners and advanced level. And similarly for NSYS, Stat Pro and ETABS. So we have devised this whole, kind of course in the form of modules. I will, it's, we will have a module 1, Abacus. This will consist of tutorials, tips, tricks related to using Abacus software for various engineering simulations. Again, this will consist of Abacus for beginners and advanced level simulations. Then LS Dyna. In module 3, we will learn NSYS, basics and advanced level. Stat Pro, fundamentals. We'll also learn about MATLAB, just to get started with MATLAB. This will again be for the beginners. Then we will learn structural engineering basics, and then we'll try to model some of the problems that we actually solve in engineering, structural engineering. We'll try to solve using these softwares. And then advanced structural analysis, wherein some advanced problems, dynamic analysis and all, we'll solve them manually and we'll try to solve them using these softwares. So basically, like I'll give you an example of bar bending or beam bending problem. You must have heard beam bending. Let's assume a simply supported beam subjected to UDL, right? So we can solve this subject to a UDL of suppose 5 kilonewton. I'm not going to solve it here. This is just an introductory class. It has a span of 5 meter. So we will solve it conventionally. That's how we do, or we already know the solutions for this. If we are interested in finding the deflection of this beam, so we know deflection for this simply supported beam, it is subjected to UDL. It is 5/384 WL power. It's power 4 by EI. Right. So once we know what is the load, what is the span, what is Young's modulus, what is the material of this beam, and what is the cross-sectional area. I is nothing but moment of inertia. That is nothing, but it depends upon the cross-sectional area of the beam. So once we know this, you can find the deflection. That is the analytical solutions of the beam. Then how do we do this? How do we model this problem in Abacus, LS Dyna, or any of these softwares? More predominantly, we'll be using Abacus, LS Dyna, and NSYS to solve such kind of analysis problems, where we'll analyze this. These are all FEA softwares. Remember that, finite element softwares. Here, I assume that you're well aware of the mechanics of the problem. No matter, I'll also be giving brief introduction about the mechanics of the problem that we'll be looking at. This is just the fundamental. This is what we will learn in Abacus for beginners. We'll learn about the software. It is graphical user interface. We'll solve simple problems like this where we know analytical solutions, and we'll try to compare with the software solutions. And of course, we will then move to more advanced level, wherein we will solve some dynamic, structures subjected to dynamic loads. There is. I will let me Let me give a brief here. Like we will do static analysis, we'll do dynamic analysis. But this could be linear, non-linear, right? Similarly, linear, non-linear. So all these types of analysis we'll be dealing with. I'll give an example. I'll give an example. Like we'll be looking at, suppose, beam bending, right? We'll be looking at buckling, analysis of columns. We'll be looking at impact analysis or impact analysis. We'll also be looking at suppose blast analysis, like composite analysis of composite structures, analysis of steel, concrete composite, right? We'll also look crash analysis, crash mechanics. These are some of the these are some advanced level of analysis, buckling analysis of columns, impact analysis, blast analysis. How do we analyze steel concrete composites in FEA softwares or CAE softwares like Abacus, crash analysis? These are purely academic problems. Uh, research scholars, these are more related to research. In Stat Pro ETABS, we'll be doing like a seismic analysis. We'll be doing like wind analysis and design, of course, and design. Right. So this is more design oriented for industry people, industrialists. So this was just an introductory video wherein I wanted to give an idea of what this channel will provide you. So of course, on your request also, I'll try to make videos on the problems that you want to model or the problems that you might be facing so that I can address them. Right. I hope this video makes it a bit clear to you what this channel is going to offer you. We'll be dealing mostly with the softwares, and of course I will provide you with the mechanics of the problem as well. I hope we will have a great learning experience together. In case of any queries, any questions, you may put in the comment section. I'll also provide you with my email ID. You're free to reach out to me. And I hope we will have a great time together learning softwares. Thank you so much.